Welcome back, Wolfpack. Brolis here, and that's right, there were so many Spooky Cup submissions, I had to do another one. Also, please forgive me for this shameless self-promotion that right now my sponsor G Fuel is making it to where you get a free glow-in-the-dark shaker cup for a Halloween purchase. So use the code BROLISFY, 10% off your order, and you get a shaker cup with a box or tub purchase. So yeah, have fun with that, and now that that's out of the way, let's go and play the Spooky Cup battle. Now, JetLag is going up against something insane is what he says. So I'm excited to see what this battle could possibly boil down to. So it is going to be the Rotom Gliscor. That's cool that we get to see the Gliscor trying to be used. It is a spooky Pokemon. But the Hydreigon, uh-oh. Is that going to be, are we going to see a trick or treat maybe? Like, yeah, I was about to say, why would you have any other reason? Oh no, you're trick or treating onto the Gliscor. Interesting. Into Dark Pulse. Trick or treat with Dark Pulse. No way, that's got to be Scarf. If it was so fast. Wait, then why aren't you using the little pumpkin? Or no, oh yeah, it is a small one. Okay, that's right. So the small Gourgeist, Scarfed, is going to outspeed like everything and then just go into Dark Pulse combo. That's what it looks like to me, and then by adding that Ghost typing, it's just going to be a super effective shutdown before anything real could happen. So I do see this threatening like for a double like fast comp. So yeah, that's going to be Ghost and then damages just like that. So I could see if it's like a double threat comp, you know, something that's running a low kick, something that has a little bit of coverage to take out the Hydreigon, like a Weavile with a Crobat or something could be pretty potent against this. But other than that, it seems really strong right now. That's great to see. So that's going to be the trick or treat. You add that Ghost typing and then you use the Dark Pulse and it's going to be just absurd. Alright, the opponent knew what was going on right here. I love the combo. I love the creativity right here. We finally get to see that competitive trick-or-treat usage. I mean, it doesn't even have to be just Spooky Cup. So as long as you're going up against like a supportive Pokemon, this is going to win out. So you do have to worry about the double threat comps. But yeah, look at that. Look at that. Just boom, trick-or-treat, 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 KO, KO, KO. Done. Just GG. That's over. So I mean, you're running Scarf Trick-or-Treat is what this has to be. Or like some kind of like crazy outspeed. Locking yourself into it, it doesn't matter because you know Hydreigon is going to carry you. So yeah, that last battle was very destructive, but that's not the only one that we have submitted by JetLag, so let's go and check out how Muck and Volcarona do. Now, I don't like that Dusclops, man. Every time you see the Dusclops, it's going to be unsettling. You don't have that taunt shutdown, so you gotta play it quick. The opposing Rotom going to protect. Doesn't want to get chunked out by anything unnecessary. Volcarona's going to go for the Rage Powder, so at least it's going to endure any of the hate. Ooh, actually, when you think about it, and for this competition, Rage Powder, not many Pokemon get it. I think like we have Parasect and then Volcarona and I don't know what else. So it is the Trick Room setup, but the Rage Powder on Volcarona looks like it's getting the job done because that's going to be minimized on Muck. So Rage Powder into the minimize. You know, people are going to expect Volcarona to be more of a sweeper, be more of a high damage threat, but look at this. You're on the full tank Volcarona, 180 on the hit points. I'd imagine a lot of defensive investment, maybe some special defensive investment. And that thing is just not going to go down. Has the Roost as well. So it's just going to keep Rage Powdering. You know, we're going to see that Hydro Pump land eventually. But Muck's going to have the minimize by then. So Dusclops going to land another Nightshade. Yeah, it's doing some damage. But Muck is going to get its third minimize. And I know, like, 2 videos with minimize, but the Spooky Cup does have those options. Hydro Pump is going to land on the Volcarona this time. And that health looked like it was going down slow. Like, if Volcarona wasn't getting hit by those Nightshades, I think it might have survived. Might have been like a very high special defense investment, anticipating a lot of Shadow Ball and special attackers. Ooh, things might get interesting here. So Will-O-Wisp going to hit the Malamar. Not going to give Malamar a chance of setting up. Muck is going for the Power Punch. There we go. Alright, so this is the Power Punch Muck minimize setup. So with this, you're gaining offenses, you know. Ooh, and Swagger. So going to play around just a bit right here. Dusclops' attack's going to go up. Not really going to benefit it too much, so it can get confused out right here. Rotom with the Thunderbolt. Going to focus down onto Malamar. The opponent has the right idea. Muck's set up. There's nothing you can do about that. So you might as well try to remove all of the opponent's other Pokemon and then let it happen. But Malamar's playing support. Volcarona with support, Malamar support. It's just throwing out Swaggers and letting Malamar set up. Quick Claw into that Swagger. Now Rotom is shut down. So we're seeing a lot of this tricky play. Like I said, there was this weird dynamic going on. It's either like hyper sweepers, but then taunt, and then a lot of setup. There was a lot of things you could have done for the Spooky Cup, and this is just right up there with it. So now Muck, send up those power punches. It's gaining offenses while also being untouchable from the minimize and just tanky to begin with. So, a lot of setup right there. Rotom, it's going to hit itself in confusion as well. So, free turns. So much free stuff right here. It's looking pretty good. And now we're going to see, you know, if Muck can keep setting up, then it can convert however it wants to. It's looking great. Twisted Dimension's going to return to normal. So now, that's going to change the speed priority around. Rotom hits itself in confusion. Malamar's got that Night Slash. So, unfortunately, the burn, not going to let much happen. Dusclops way too tanky. Rotom going to avoid the Gunk Shot. Now, here's where we do get into problems. Gunk Shot, very limited PP. 8 PP max. That's not a lot. So, I mean, we need those Power Punches to count. We need to get those damage. We can't be missing anything. But Dusclops is going to heavily resist it. And unfortunately, this is Night Slash Malamar. I would have preferred to see the knockoff, but can't have it all. And Dusclops going to snap out, go for the Will-O-Wisp. Muck avoids the Will-O-Wisp. 85 accuracy with all that. Gunk Shot finally hitting the Rotom. +2, going to take out the Rotom right there. And now things just starting to snowball. So Swagger going to make it to where Dusclops hits itself a little harder. Going to be gaining that attack, going to be dealing some good damage to itself if it does land that hit. And it's going to be confused, but Malamar goes down to the burn. So that's just the way things are right now. Malamar's going to faint. 2 Pokemon for the ally, Sableye. Is it really 3 dedicated supports for just 1 Muck? That's amazing. The opponent has Golurk though. Good thing there's a Sableye with Will-O-Wisp. So you're confusing, you're reducing power, you're Rage Powdering for the first turn. The whole thing, it's a beautiful flow, honestly. We flow right into Muck, just absolutely dominating. And we get the Toxic down. So Toxic going to start affecting Dusclops really negatively. But Golurk, it had... Oh, Muck. Whoa. No guard? I was about to say, Golurk has the no guard. That Earthquake would have been absurd, but it looks like it might be an Iron Fist instead? I don't know what else it could have been. Does it get Curse Body? I don't remember the other... I don't know all the abilities on Golurk. So the burn would have made it to where that probably wouldn't have KO'd Muck, but it would have put Muck in a very bad position, and that's just kind of it. So Dusclops going to Pain Split, hitting Sableye, realizing, you know, might as well try to get some health back off the Pokemon you can hit. Muck going to Gunk Shot, +2. Ugh, not very effective. That resist. Pretty serious right there. But there's 2 Ghost-type Pokemon on the field, so you can't Power Up Punch anymore. There's the Earthquake. It lands, and as you can see, not a lot of damage on the Muck. Dazzling Gleam. Really? I'd like to see Snarl with that Will-O-Wisp. Also, Snarl's going to be super effective damage. So it would do, I think, the same, actually do more. It's getting boosted, getting super effective. So yeah, Snarl would do more damage. But the Dazzling Gleam is also good against Dark-type Pokemon. So there's a trade there. But that would be good to lower special attack, and then the burn is going to be pretty serious. So Dusclops going to Pain Split. Now it's going to hit Muck. Going to try to hit up Muck for a lot of health right there. Ooh! Serious hit. Dusclops does have low hit points. Very high defenses, though. That's going to be the Gunk Shot into the burn. Looks like it is going to be enough to deal with the Golurk. Golurk going to whiff that Earthquake. I don't think it would have KO'd Muck, but it would have gotten really sketchy right there. Sableye surviving on the 1 hit point. So Dazzling Gleam. Actually, it's not going to accomplish much. Golurk was going down anyways. Very, very minimal amount of damage on the Dusclops by comparison. And now, you know, Sableye going to Leftovers healed up. No Megas in this tournament. But it looks like I just like the flow. I love the way that this Muck was supported. And unfortunately, the Power Punch and Gunk Shot, very limiting. Doesn't it get Shadow Sneak? Yeah, it does get... Muck gets Shadow Sneak, so maybe that would have been better to a degree than the Gunk Shot in just this situation. Now, Weavile's on the field. Oh, Weavile. That's going to get exploded by a Power Punch. I love Attract! Oh my goodness, Attract is gaining so much popularity because of the Fan Fridays. I love it. So the Gunk Shot, is that going to combo Poison? Oh, we got enough damage right there to faint the Dusclops. But Attract, once again, we see, I'm loving the way that Attract, and it's a male with Attract. And so we have Will-O-Wisp, Rage Powder, Swagger, Attract Support. Weavile's in love. Going to use that Ice Shard. Going to just get that priority over the Sableye. Sableye does go down before Dazzling Gleam does anything substantial. But I mean, Power Punch is going to wreck this fool. Is the +2 Power Punch enough to take out a Weavile? 4 times effective says yes. And that's going to be the game. But I mean, I'm in awe of how like this flows together. And the Attract, like I can't get over that. We see it working just consistently now. I'm loving it. It's gaining that momentum, you know. It is very situational, but it either forces a switch, or if they don't switch, they have that 50% chance of not attacking, and just stacks so much goodies right there. So guys, enjoy this battle. More and more fanfare, so many spooky cup, and we're going to see if we can throw out some extra spooky cups today.